We all love fried foods, but yuck, that means scoops of grease, blobs of butter, or gallons of oil just to fry. This adds up to a lot of unhealthy fat in your diet year after year. Stop! Now you can cut out all the added fat and still keep all the flavor with the NuWave Brio Digital Air Fryer, the leading consumer products publication's highest rated air fryer for 2018 and 2019. Coming up next, you'll see how Brio's flavor infusion technology makes mountains of crispy wings, fried with air, not oil, and up to 70% less fat. So it's healthier for you. How with just a touch, it can air fry, roast, bake, grill, dehydrate, and more in record time. Discover how 1800 watts of precision control creates your very own steakhouse and how Brio's cyclonic action out-crisps the competition. Just look at the difference. Amazing. Find out the magic behind Brio's touch-and-go technology that cooks all your meals golden and delicious every time. And witness Brio's new secret weapon in action so you'll never ruin another meal. Guaranteed.
Brio is a life changer.
You just set the temperature, set the time, and you touch, and you go.
I feel different. I feel healthier. I feel like I'm allowed to have food that I was told before not to have.
So if you want to save time, money, and serve healthy, mouth-watering meals in minutes, you need to watch this program. Now, join Jenny Bond and America's favorite chef, Jeffrey Saad, as they reveal their most delicious cooking secrets. All next on Brio Digital Air Fryer by NuWave.
Jenny, what do you see here?
Two identical watches.
They look identical, but only one is made with high quality parts and keeps precision time. The other, total fake, won't last.
It's difficult to tell which one is which.
It is, and it's the same with air fryers today. There are so many on the market, you just don't want to end up with a fake. But the good news is we're going to cut through all the clutter with the new Brio Digital Air Fryer with flavor infusion technology. Brio is rated best in its class for performance, features, and value. And here's why. It has 100 touch-and-go digital presets, so it does the thinking for you. And there's precision temperature control for fast and better results. And my favorite part is this new extra large 6-quart fry basket. Aerodynamic, it allows 360-degree crisping without flipping. Check out my classic buttermilk fried chicken.
That's amazing.
Isn't it? Golden, crispy, crunchy. We're gonna put that on our waffle. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of my chipotle maple syrup to give it some sweet heat.
That looks like it was deep fried, but you're doing it with air instead of oil.
Looks is one thing, but you've got to taste.
Look at this right here. It's juicy, it's so tender, it's so crunchy. That's great.
That's Brio's flavor infusion technology, and nobody else has it. You can not only taste the difference, you can see the difference. Look at this.
Okay.
Other traditional air fryers, they just blow hot air down from the top, right, in hopes of crisping everything. As you can see, this biscuit's golden on top, but look at the bottom.
That's terrible.
Exactly. And fish fillets, uncooked spots. That's not air fried, that's air dried. Brio uses a totally new aerodynamic crisping system to boost air frying 360 degrees to cover the entire surface. Look at our fish fillets. From frozen to fabulous in 8 minutes and crispy. The same biscuit, golden, perfect all around. And we have onion rings that stand tall, perfect wedge cut French fries, juicy homemade chicken nuggets, and my favorite, insane mac and cheese balls.
I absolutely love these. I'm gonna try one of these right out. Oh, you can already feel it. Look how crispy it is. But it's still ooey gooey on the inside. And I love the fact that there's no added oil, so it's kind of guilt-free. That's amazing.
Incredible, right? I mean, everything is just crispier in the Brio.
With the NuWave Brio, you get those flavors. You still get that crunchiness, that saltiness, that great fryer taste, and you have that health benefit, and I love that.
With the Brio air fryer, it's so easy to go from frozen to crisp and tender and delicious in a matter of minutes.
One of the features I love the most about the Brio is how it gets everything so crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. It's so wonderful for them to be actually really crispy in such a short amount of time.
And here's why. We designed it based on a regular deep fryer, but instead of the greasy oil, unhealthy fats, and messy cleanup, it air fries with superheated air. It has 1,800 watts of power. It has a stainless steel fan that spins at 2,500 RPMs, putting out an insane amount of cyclonic air. It is like a flavor hurricane. Okay, next, we took a fry basket, right? But we revolutionized it by placing 100 precision airflow channels. Then we suspend it like it's floating. So when that cyclonic air comes down, it hits the bottom and swirls all around 360 degrees for perfect crispy.
That's amazing. With the Brio, you're saving money on oil because you're frying healthier and faster, and you're doing it with air instead of oil.
You got it. Brio is the world's first air fryer to have an integrated digital temperature probe.
So that guarantees that all of your meals are cooked to perfection.
And because of the precision temperature control, I'm able to go down in 5-degree increments to get it to exactly 200 degrees to slow cook. Look at this beautiful pork shoulder. And because of this integrated digital temperature probe, the Brio knew when it hit exactly 185 degrees to shut off. Perfectly cooked.
So you're never gonna undercook or overcook your meals.
You tell me.
Look at that. Perfect skin on the outside and the meat on the inside is so tender.
Oh, and as a chef, we never just make one meal. So we're gonna take this pork, we're gonna make a nice barbecued sandwich, and that I mentioned, I fried these pickles in the air fryer as well.
That is amazing. And now you can make delicious whole roast chickens to a perfect 165 degrees, plus succulent roast beef, medium rare at 125 degrees. So why would you want to air fry any other way other than a Brio?
The wonderful thing about the temperature probe is that it eliminates the guesswork. I can set it into the food and it makes sure that it finishes at the exact temperature I want it to do. It's really wonderful.
We did a whole seasoned roast and that came out incredibly well. It was crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. It was delicious. We loved it.
And you know, as a chef, I'll do anything to get a great result, but why not have it be twice as easy? And that's what it is with the Brio. Large 6-quart capacity, right? You have cyclonic air spinning around, so we don't have to flip the bird or turn the bird because the air's turning. And because of our integrated digital temperature probe, the Brio knows at 165 and juicy, it shuts off.
This is a perfect looking chicken.
Feast your eyes on that. We don't have to do it the hard way. We can do it the Brio way.
This is my favorite part. I want to get a little bit of this skin. Look at that. That's great.
And the best part, look how much fat you get to leave out of your diet.
And you use a Brio air fryer.
As I'm getting older, I'm more concerned about healthy eating. So what I like about the Brio is that the food is cooked in a much healthier fashion. It's not soaking and bubbling in oils and high-calorie fats.
Cooking with the Brio air fryer is such a healthier way to cook. I can take those foods that I used to fry with fats and oils and make them healthier and taste crisp and delicious, and that's really important to me.
Now, Jenny, I want to show you one of my favorite dishes from the restaurant. Okay. We're gonna grill in the Brio. So what I've done is use the preheat function to get the Brio grill pan super hot.
That's so smart.
And you're gonna see why, because we're gonna take these seasoned steaks and put them on the pan. You hear that sizzle?
So nice.
That's the sound of delicious. But now I'm gonna use the temperature probe. We're gonna put that in. All right, right in the center, pop it back in, touch and go. This time I hit sear. But now, right before they're done cooking, we're gonna pull it out. All right.
Those are great.
Go ahead and hit it with that red wine.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna add this garlic rosemary shallots. All right, we're gonna spoon on this blue cheese.
That's my favorite.
You know what's gonna happen when the heat hits that, right?
Those steaks are huge.
Yeah. Now all we have to do is put it back in, the Brio kicks on and does its thing. What's happening in there? That cheese is becoming fondue-like. Our red wine sauce is reducing and it's getting perfectly cooked. Did you hear that?
I did.
It shut off automatically because the temperature probe detected it was at 125, cooked perfectly.
Oh, look
Take that out.
those. They look
right.
perfect.
Check that out.
Those look like steaks that you would get at a fancy steakhouse restaurant.
And now you're getting them at home thanks to the Brio. All right,
Look at that.
this beautiful reduction.
What a perfect sauce. All right, you ready? Now this is the proof here. I'm gonna cut right inside. You ready? Look at that. Do you see how perfect that looks?
And now no messy grill cleanup, nothing on your countertops. Enjoy and you're done.
That's amazing. That is so good.
Personally, for me, the NuWave Brio air fryer kind of opened new doors, especially in grilling. You've got your indoor grill. You've got something that gives you that same char, that same flavor, and when you're done, it's easy to clean. There's no scrubbing. It turns itself off, you unplug it, and you're done.
So if you want an air fryer that's rated best in class for performance, features, and value, now is your chance to get the Brio at this special introductory price.
We all love fried foods, but yuck, that means scoops of grease, blobs of butter, or gallons of oil just to fry. This adds up to a lot of unhealthy fat in your diet year after year. Stop! Now you can cut out all the added fat and still keep all the flavor with the NuWave Brio Digital Air Fryer, the leading consumer products publication's highest rated air fryer for 2018 and 2019. Watch how easy. Just add your meal into the large fry basket, pop it in, and touch and go. Wow, in just 25 minutes, a mountain of air-fried wings with no added fat and up to 70% less calories. Air-fry crispy mozzarella sticks in just 9 minutes. Frozen sweet potato waffle fries in just 8 minutes. Or tasty coconut shrimp, all with that amazing fried food taste, but without the guilt. No more greasy, oily food or messy countertops. The breakthrough, Brio's new aerodynamic system that surrounds food with superheated cyclonic air. Crisping has never been better, faster, and 360 degrees around without flipping. Just look at the difference of these air-fried fish sticks. Amazing! But don't stop there. Air fry whole chickens to golden and juicy perfection. Serve roast beef medium rare or succulent pork loin, just the way you like it. And with 1,800 watts of power, Brio's twice as fast as conventional ovens. Great for making lip-smacking ribs, fresh fish and chips, or crispy bacon in up to half the time. And only Brio has flavor infusion technology that keeps heat consistent and accurate while it cooks. So all your meals are crispy outside and juicy and tender inside. So go ahead, air fry, grill, roast, broil, bake, even dehydrate with the amazing Brio.
How would you like to have crispy, deep-fried tortilla bowls, but instead, they're air-fried, so they're healthier?
You just take the 12-inch tortilla, pinch up the sides. It's the perfect shape. You drop it in, put it in the Brio, touch and go, and in just minutes,
you get one of these, and they're so great. You can fit them with lettuce, you can do vegetables, but the best part is this. Are you ready? You get to eat the bowl.
And I'm gonna take it up a notch. I'm using that slow-cooked pork we made earlier. We also made our nice fajita bowl. We've got a chicken bowl. I call that like my burrito in a bowl, right? You can also do guacamole salsa, and the kids deserve a treat, so we have our cinnamon sugar bowl.
See, if you were gonna do these in the oven, it would take forever, and other air fryers are too small to fit these shells in.
You know another place where the Brio just shines?
Where?
Is preheat.
Oh.
Most other air fryers don't have it, and preheat is critical to bringing that temperature up before you grill, sear, or when you're baking breads, biscuits, or pastry. All I did was take regular biscuit dough, little caramel sauce at the bottom of the pan, roll this in the cinnamon sugar.
That looks so good.
Finish it off. Then you just pop it, touch and go. Now that preheat, coupled with the Brio's amazing heat distribution, is what makes this monkey bread turn out like this.
Oh, that looks amazing. Take a nice little piece. You can see it's cooked perfectly. Oh my, that's delicious.
It's that cyclonic heat that makes that sugar caramelize and that biscuit dough puff.
Oh, it tastes so good.
The Brio has lots more up its sleeve. We are gonna make air-fried chicken wings with hickory flavor.
I love that.
We're gonna take some of these wood chips, put them in the bottom. We're gonna float the wings right on top. So these are in here for about 25 minutes, right? That cyclonic air is getting them crispy and juicy, but at the same time, it's taking that hickory perfume and surrounding the wings like a cloud of flavor. And after 25 minutes,
Just look at these wings. Oh, they smell great. Jeffrey, these are the most beautiful wings I have ever seen. I'm gonna dive in. You want that? I'm gonna do this one
get
here.
this big one right here.
Look at this wing, and look at that gorgeous skin. Woo! Look at the steam coming out. Oh my. These are the best wings I've ever had, and they're cooked perfectly. They're hot, they're wonderful.
How do you get that much crisp and that much juice in the same wing? It's a slow building flavor, and that's the key to great cooking. We also did cedar plank salmon, delicious, flaky, tender, and my fallen off the bone mesquite barbecue ribs.
And one thing that I love, there's not gonna be a big pile of pots and pans in the sink.
Everybody loves that.
I'm eating healthier, I'm saving money, I'm saving time, and I know that the whole family is eating less fat, better food, and the Brio air fryer does all that for us.
I love to cook sweet potatoes, but they take forever in the oven, and in the microwave, they get zapped of all their nutrients. When I put them in the Brio air fryer, they come out tender and sweet and moist on the inside. They're this beautiful orange color, and they cook in half the time.
Today, Jeffrey has promised that he's gonna make us his fresh, homemade stromboli. Very exciting.
So you can use store-bought dough if you don't want to make it. If it's sticking, just throw a little flour underneath.
Okay.
Then fill it with whatever you love. We're gonna do a little ricotta today, and you want to add some mozzarella there?
Sure.
All right.
This is my kid's favorite.
You like pepperoni?
I love pepperoni.
All right, let's add some of that in there. And you want to kind of spread it around because you want every bite to be equally delicious. We're gonna put our spinach in there. All right, we're gonna add our peppers. Now you just kind of roll it up almost like a burrito, right? Just go straight across. And when you get to the end, just kind of pinch those edges. All right, we'll give it a nice little twist and we'll egg wash it. That egg wash is gonna give it that golden finish, that shine and that crackle. Earlier, I put one in here, touch and go, and that's it, right? You ready to see it?
Ready.
Look at that beauty.
Wow.
You're gonna be looking back for the wood fire, right? It's like a pizza oven.
Look at that. That's gorgeous. Did you hear that crunch from the bread?
Look at that.
That looks
Gooey, it's
amazing.
perfect, right? Ready for a little bite?
I love a bite, yes. Thank you. Oh, I love the pepperoni and the cheese. It's all.
You get that shatteringly crisp. Only that high heat can do that. It's unbelievable. It's like having a wood-fired oven back there.
It's so good. Well, it's really like having a pizzeria in your own house. Because you can make stromboli, you can make individual pizzas, even empanadas. These pizza sticks, you can dip them in tomato sauce, you can dip them in your pesto. These are perfect for lunches. I'm making this every night.
Here's something else you have to try in the Brio.
Okay.
Award-winning Italian meatballs, right?
Love it.
And as a chef, I mean, I've made meatballs a million different ways. By far, Brio is the best. And now in here, I've got fennel seed. I've got some Parmesan, chili flakes. This is 10, you could easily get a few more on there. And then what I did is I put them in 400 degrees. I love the high heat of the Brio. Yeah. And I hit the sear function. So when that cyclonic high-tech air starts spinning, it's like I've got a saute pan with a full flame. It's incredible. And this is what you end up with.
Those look amazing. And what I love about this, when you make meatballs at home, you know there's so many pots and pans everywhere. I mean, it's a mess, and they never come out looking like those.
You should have just heard that squish of juice that poured out. Well, you're gonna taste it in 1 second here. Try that.
That's perfect. Oh, that's great. Wow. This is comfort food.
There's nothing like a great meatball.
You can make meatball subs. You can eat them on your own. My kids' favorite, spaghetti and meatballs. The options are limitless.
I've made all sorts of things. I've made grilled chicken, stuffed bell peppers, sweet potato fries. The flakiness and the crispiness and texture of the food was just perfect.
I've never, ever made chicken wings at home. But once we got the Brio, it was so easy. They turn out so brown and crispy on the outside and so juicy and tender on the inside.
I know that the whole family is eating less fat, better food, with more flavor than we've ever had before. And the Brio air fryer does all that for us.
Nothing compares to the Brio for the value, for the size, for the easy cleanup, for all that it does in such a compact, healthy air fryer.
Brio's flavor infusion technology and 360-degree crisping system are in a class of their own.
There's only one that's rated best in its class for performance, features, and value. Brio, and it's by NuWave. Live well for less. Cheers, everybody.
We all love fried foods, but yuck, that means scoops of grease, blobs of butter, or gallons of oil just to fry. This adds up to a lot of unhealthy fat in your diet year after year. Stop! Now you can cut out all the added fat and still keep all the flavor with the NuWave Brio Digital Air Fryer, the leading consumer products publication's highest rated air fryer for 2018 and 2019. Watch how easy. Just add your meal into the large fry basket, pop it in, and touch and go. Wow, in just 25 minutes, a mountain of wings fried with air, not oil, and up to 70% less calories. Air fry crispy mozzarella sticks in just 9 minutes. Frozen sweet potato waffle fries in just 8 minutes. Or tasty coconut shrimp, all with that amazing fried food taste, but without the guilt. No more greasy, oily food or messy countertops. The breakthrough, Brio's new aerodynamic system that surrounds food with superheated cyclonic air. Crisping has never been better, faster, and 360 degrees around without flipping. But don't stop there. Air fry whole chickens to golden and juicy perfection. Serve roast beef medium rare or succulent pork loin, just the way you like it. And with 1,800 watts of power, Brio's twice as fast as conventional ovens. Great for making lip-smacking ribs or fresh fish and chips in up to half the time. And only Brio has flavor infusion technology, so all your meals are crispy outside and juicy and tender inside. So go ahead, air fry, grill, roast, broil. bake, even dehydrate with the amazing Brio. So put away the grease, oil, and butter and start crisping the better, faster, and healthier way with the Brio Digital Air Fryer.